that Walmart greeting or that Walmart page is infuriating.
Yes.
Stop with the don't make jokes when you're fucking putting me in a waiting queue. Like the whole like, oh dear, but it's spelled DEER. And it has a little picture of like a dog wearing antlers, and like a lot of people are using our website right now, so be sure to refresh and go back to your cart. And then you hit refresh, and then you hit buy, and then it goes, oh dear, and you keep seeing that stupid fucking pun. And I just that's not helping anybody. Just tell me, just show me a tangible number of where I'm at in the wait queue. Just be like, oh, you're number 54,000. Okay, cool. At least I have a fucking idea, not just. Oh dear. Like,
oh dear.
Whoopsie, our servers are too fucksy wuxies to fucking buy this anything.
Oh,
But we are here for another minisode, and it's Sushie's minisode.
Hey girl.
Hey girl, hey.
We've been sitting here. We've been talking about like the PlayStation 5 and everything because
how I can't fucking get one.
Yeah, Sushie and I tried this morning to like fucking team up and coast to coast get one from Walmart so she can get one.
Wonder Twins did not prevail.
It's just that shit is too fucking. It's a fucking mess. It is an absolute mess right now. But. One of the things that I was thinking about too is like as Sam was saying, people like back when the Xbox 360 came out were like selling the box for like $100 or whatever, or scamming their friends and shit like that. And it reminds me of this Twitter post I just saw of like some shit like I don't know. I saw this as like a woman put like, I gave my husband a PlayStation 5 box with a positive pregnancy test in it or whatever. And Did you do that?
What?
Did you like hold the button down?
Just now, yeah.
Oh.
I was just doing that thing at the pregnancy test.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Start it over.
Okay. I thought it was. Yeah, I thought.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't.
I was literally just.
I thought something happened.
No, you're fine.
Let me just redo that whole intro. See,
Take two.
Yeah.
I told y'all I didn't want to do this.
I know. I'm good. I'm good with like just doing shit and not like I thought you were reacting to that because you were making like big gestures and I thought something happened. So like I was like, take two. We're here for another minisode. Or take three. Whatever take this is.
Take three.
We were rambling about PlayStation 5s and how we couldn't get one for Sushie because fucking Walmart's stupid. And then I was talking about that Twitter post that was going around about the one who said she gave her boyfriend a PlayStation 5 box with a positive pregnancy test in it. So I want to get your guys' opinion on that because I saw a lot of people like attacking her over it. And at the same time, to me,
yeah, why would you want to be super positive about something and then feel so many negative emotions?
Well, to me, I think all of it from every side is just stupid.
Oh,
yeah, that idea is stupid.
Like one, I'm viewing it as one. If she gave him a PS5 box with a pregnancy test in it, a positive pregnancy test, where'd she get the box? She probably bought the PS5. They probably have a PS5.
Unless it was one of her friends.
Maybe, and that's a possibility. But I'm leaning more towards the positive side because I've done something similar like that to a friend of mine for Christmas. Like there was a game they wanted and it came in like a collector's edition box. I hollowed that out and put in a shittier game. But then later on, I gave them the contents of the fucking box.
Okay.
Because that was a dumb joke at the time.
Yeah.
But so I'm leaning more towards that's maybe what she did. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's fucking got the friend's box or whatever. But again, it's that whole thing of imagine taking a moment and finding a way to somehow add a negative spin to it. If you know that either if he's either going to be upset and that's going to be weird because now you have somebody who's upset about the fact that you're pregnant, so that congratulations, now this is fucked, or it doesn't seem like it goes good either way.
There's too many emotions with it. He opens the box and he's like, where the hell's the console, right? And then at the bottom is your P stick, right? And
You pieced it.
like it, you know what I mean? It's just like a weird situation. But also, here's the thing. Whenever a new console like this comes out or new game or something like that, it's always women who do this shit to dudes. I've never seen a dude be like, "Hey babe, I got you the new console. Joke's on you.
It's a used condom.
It's a fucking Subway sandwich." Like I literally saw a TikTok video where this woman, apparently they had a filter that came out where it looked like
it turned you into a PS5.
no, it didn't turn you
and
into.
dudes were like, "Oh my god,
I'm a PS5. No.
That was the secret. I had to turn into a PS5.
No. It was a filter, so it looked like when she took the picture,
pop your collar."
it looked like she had bought a PS5 and it was sitting on their table, right?
Yeah.
So she fucking texted it to him, and he was like, "Oh my god, it arrived! I'm so happy! I'm taking off from work. Like literally, I'm coming home right now." And
wow.
he came home and he's like dancing in. And he's like, "Where's it at?" And she's like, "It's a filter." And he's like, "I fucking drove all the way home for this."
I'm not gonna lie, I would probably do something similar because for me, like, a new console is like a holiday for me. Like, there's not many like.
Sure.
Like it's.
No, I get that,
and
but
so,
then
like,
you get home and it's
that's
not
what I'm
there.
saying. No, that's what I'm saying is I would do the same fucking thing. I'd be like, fuck it, I'm leaving work because who fucking cares? It's fucking work. Like, like, what's more important, your happiness or your fucking shitty job that you can take off a day from? Who fucking cares? But like, I would probably.
Now when it's a practical joke, when you plan that, when you're like, "Ooh, I'm really looking forward to this game. I'm taking 3 days off of work.
Exactly.
I'm gonna grind it out." That's different.
No, and well, that's just it. Is I would take off for like I would probably fall for the joke. Is what I'm saying. Is like I would probably I would probably take off if somebody showed me that and like, "Oh shit, it's home. I'm coming home right now," because I did something similar. Not with this, but like back when I bought a 3DS capture card, I had to wait for it to come from Japan. Somehow, when I bought mine, it showed up at my house 16 hours after I bought it. And everybody else who had bought theirs were still waiting for months. They bought theirs like in October, and I bought mine in January, and it showed up 16 hours later.
What the fuck? That's some Amazon Prime shit.
Well, it came from Japan. It was not because there's only one company that makes 3DS capture
I know.
cards. So like, I don't know how I kind of felt like, did I get somebody else's? Did they finish an order and then see mine come through? I'm like, just fucking send it. But like, I got a picture that is at home, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going home. Like, I want to fucking fuck around with this. So yeah, I would be pissed if I came home because like again. Like we've talked about, like on the cast with all these like fucking on the cast, that's us now. We've talked about like when there's like a practical joke, it's not a fucking funny prank unless everybody finds it funny.
Yeah,
like that's just
I think pranks are just like why?
Yeah, it's just mean spirited because like
mean spirited, and it's just like. Making someone the joke is not the same as everyone laughing.
Yeah.
And like, what's her end goal here? So she gets home knowing that he's going to be upset. Does she think he's going to go, "Oh, you got me. Well, I'm home now. I'm not getting paid for this, and I had nothing to do. Thanks." Like,
now there was an update video for that particular couple where she did end up like giving it to him, but his reaction to like actually getting it was nowhere near how excited he was when he walked in the door and thought he had it, you know?
Because he used the original serotonin. Like, you can't...
Exactly.
Yeah, like, it stole the moment from him. Like,
So he fucked herself,
and
you know?
And that's the thing is, like, I can't tell you. I mean, when the PS4 came out, how many of those videos did we see? We saw a lot of those videos. You know, I can only imagine, you know, this, like I was just saying with the fucking 360, like, I can't imagine how many fucked up teenagers, you know, they probably were getting punished and they opened the box and there was fucking rocks in it, you know? Like,
and you know, like, along these lines, this is, like, it's kind of similar to this, but we saw a similar video the other day, and I'm kind of just against the whole idea of, like, doing these, like, weird announcements that either involve other people or, like, are jokes or whatever. We saw one that was a pregnancy announcement, and it's a black man getting pulled over by an actual cop.
Yeah.
And the cop is like, "Hey, you know, like, you gotta there's like a child in the back seat or whatever, right? And the dude's like, I don't have a kid. You know?
There's a child in the back seat with no
with no seatbelt,
with no car seat.
Yeah, no car seat or whatever the fuck, you know. And he's like, I don't have a kid. And the cops keep saying like, it's, you know, it's in the back seat. And the thing is, and the woman recording is holding up a pregnancy test to try to get the guy to turn and look, you know. And eventually the cop kind of signals for him to look, and he looks at it and sees it. But like, in this day and age, in the year 2020, right now, why would you ever play a joke where you have a fucking cop pull over a black man?
A black man for any fucking reason.
And it's like,
that's not funny.
Yeah, it's not funny. And like, this was your announcement for your child. And like, I'm sure that later on it probably hit him and it's like, oh, I have this happy moment, but I'm sorry.
But he feared his fucking life first,
there's no
right?
fucking moment here where this guy is gonna be like, oh my God, we're having a kid right now. Like that moment is gone. You took away the moment because you made it fucking weird. Just everybody wants to have these like viral videos. It's the same as the fucking gender announcements that burned down the whole West Coast. You know, like everyone wants to have these like fucking viral announcements and shit. Just for that fucking tiny drop of clout. And it's like, is it fucking worth it? Like, because not only that, but there's something about these moments too, that like, I feel like it's a lot more special if you just share it together, as opposed to like, well, why are you holding up this camera? You know, what's going on that you're recording
why does
this
it have
moment?
I feel like it's self-serving. It's like you just want to go viral. You're using this moment of your life to go viral.
I think a lot of the time though, it really is these people who only want it to be like super out there for their friends, but then their friends take it and share it and then it goes viral, you know, so they don't expect that.
But I guess it's been going on for so many years that like by now you should expect that. That's like the woman who essentially came up with the gender reveal idea. Regretted it.
She regrets it. She regrets it. And she's written a lot of articles talking about how she really wishes that she had never, you know, talked about it. And the thing was, she didn't like technically invent it. She wasn't like, this is how I did my fucking, you know, whatever. She literally just wrote it up as like, oh, it would be kind of cute if you did, you know, maybe this and this.
She didn't fucking do a pyrotechnics show.
Exactly. Back when it was
like cupcakes that you bite into and it's a different color.
Exactly. Yeah. It literally went from
it always escalates.
Cupcakes to this shit to that shit. Like, you know, it's just too fucking much. And everybody has to have a picture of it and everybody has to have it on camera. And it's like, It used to be you just had a fucking baby shower, right?
Yeah.
Now you have a baby shower, you have a fucking gender reveal party, you have a welcome home to the baby. Like, what the fuck?
And it's
how many gifts I gotta buy?
Corny. It's all fucking corny.
Yeah, it's all very corny, and it's just like doing this shit, like these fucking shitty gender reveals, or doing like fucking or hiding, or like tricking your boyfriend into like getting a PS5, or tricking your kids into thinking you broke their video game console, and all this stupid shit that people do. It's just like, man, just let people, like, what's wrong with just letting people have a hobby and enjoying it without you poking this much fun at it too?
Yeah.
Like, why can't this?
So you want to? That's how I'm getting it. Also, I feel like this person has an interest that maybe you don't quite understand, so you're making fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you're making fun of it.
You ultimately, because like you're making fun of the fact that they're getting excited, and so it's almost like, man, look at you happy about this thing that you enjoy.
Oh, 100%.
Your video game.
Yeah.
Shut up, Kathy.
Yeah.
You like freaking non-stick cookware. Shut up, nerd. Like, you like weird shit too. Everyone likes weird shit.
Yeah, and it really, that's ultimately what it does come down to, is it's making fun of people for
their interests.
For their interests, yeah.
And
I mean, that's just like the photo I showed you the other day, or the tweet. This girl put up a tweet and was like, men who have setups like this haven't had sex in a decade. And if you look at the photo, you know, it's your typical gaming setup. It's like ours.
My stream room.
Yeah, it literally is a stream room, you know? He's got the nice mic. He's got the whole setup.
Right.
He's got all the monitors. But if you look in the fucking corner, this motherfucker has a giant-ass cabinet. He has his own servers.
Shit.
And everybody in the replies was like, bitch, he got money. Like, are you fucking kidding me? No one.
I mean, if we're just going to talk about it, gaming in general is expensive.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Type
It's
of
an
gaming, whether you're
expensive
console
hobby.
gaming, you have a Switch, you have a PlayStation. Those are hundreds of dollars. Forget a gaming PC.
Yeah.
And there's many people. We all know both, like all three of us. We all have multiple consoles and gaming PCs. Like none of that is cheap.
Nope.
So make fun of me all you want, but bruh, you know?
Also, like, I love this weird, like, really dated mentality about video games and, like, oh, it's like either a nerd thing or it's like, oh, yeah, you're not going to get any fucking women or whatever the fuck. When it's like, okay, you realize, one, video games now outrank, like, movies and everything is, like, one of the biggest industries in the fucking world. You know, like, it is gigantic. So that, not only does that mean it fucking employs millions of people.
Millions.
Like, but there's so much money and just, like, it's their complete and utter lack of knowledge regarding it is just kind of funny because you look at it and you're like, man, it just makes you look ignorant. Like when you make these stupid fucking like statements, you just look ignorant now.
Oh, yeah.
And it's always somebody, they always boil it down to the most high school, not even high school, fucking junior high bullshit of, man, you're not gonna get a girl with this. Like, that's what it always comes down to. You'll never have a girlfriend.
I'm not looking to get a girl. I want to sit by myself in a dark room and fucking raid in World of Warcraft. You know, like,
yeah.
I'm not trying to look for a girl.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to anybody. That's the fucking point.
Exactly. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to talk to you. Get the fuck out of my face.
Stop talking to me. I want to play my game. Leave me alone.
Exactly. Fucking shit. Well, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Today is a minisode, and it's Sushie's minisode. That's why we're all angry.
Yeah.
I know.
This is our like third or fourth intro, but you know, we'll
'cause
eventually
we kept hacking up, but hopefully it sounded good.
we'll eventually get to the one where
The moral of the story is I keep trying to get my hands on a PlayStation 5 and I just can't. And I feel like the world is being a bunch of haters right now, just at me.
And you know, I think there's something really fucked up about the fact that the world won't let me get my hands on a third PS5.
I know. Like, what the fuck, world? Let AJ get a third PS5 so I could buy it off of him. God. We're not asking for a lot.
I bet
I'm only
going to
do a 70% markup, so I mean,
God, you know, what a deal.
If anybody's going to figure out a way to get multiple PS5s, it's going to be AJ. I don't know how he's going to fucking do it, but Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna get my hopes up anymore. Like if it happens, it happens. I'll always try, but until the holidays are over, I think that I'm not gonna like put emotions into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why like if I see one, we'll just try to snag it up for you or something.
And
but
if I see it, some sort of post on Twitter, I'll click it. I'll try to get it, but I'm not gonna like get upset.
Yeah. There's no need to get like emotionally invested in it. I mean, like we've all been there. I mean, I'm not
gonna be like obsessive about it. And also, there's nothing that I would play it. I would probably get Miles Morales, but that's not the game that I'm waiting for.
It's Bugsnax. You're waiting for Bugsnax.
Let's be real. We all lived through the era of the Wii, so we all know what waiting is like.
Oh man.
Literally the console that over a year after its launch, you still could not find. So
I bought mine. I walked into a store in Japan and bought it.
I
walked right on in. I bought two.
So you have to go to the motherland. That's what it is.
I walked right into the store.
Book a flight to Japan, and maybe I can get a PlayStation.
If you're in fucking Japan, like that, you know, again, like if you're fucking shipping that shit. Japan's a much tinier country too, so like trying to keep the United States stocked.
It's not the same, right?
So, like, I got.
Do they hatch out of eggs there? Is that what?
Yes.
Does Japan like lay them and keep them warm?
It's like Japan's version of the Cabbage Patch Kids.
Right. Or Godzilla. Or just Godzilla. Godzilla lays the eggs. It's a PlayStation, and you just go to the patch and you pick them out.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows who the Cabbage Patch Kids are either. It's we're old.
I think.
Damn it! Did I just date myself?
Older millennials.
You made a reference that like that is just going to be like.
It's fine. The people who listen to us, they're also old.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
we're all
guys.
older. That's what I say in my channel all the time. I'm like, the median age is 35 here. Even if you're not, it is because I don't understand anybody at all.
Yeah.
Just tell me you're 35 because I don't understand you.
My quick little Wii story before we jump into Sushie's stories here. I got a IOU from my mom for Christmas. She actually tried to get me the Wii for Christmas. I opened up a box that was roughly Wii shaped.
Yeah.
And it literally just had a slip of paper in it saying, I owe you a Wii.
Aww.
And so she tried to get it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she basically made a deal with me saying like, hey, if you see it anywhere, just buy it and I'll just pay you, right? And I was like, okay, whatever. You know, I'm not like upset about it, but she did get me some Wii games, so I just had the games. You know, and I'm like, well, and I eventually found one at a GameStop at one point, and I bought it. I was super excited. I took it home. And I was living with my sister at the time. I hooked up in the living room. I put it up on the TV. I did the whole fucking sensor bar and everything. And my fucking cat jumped up on the fucking TV and bit straight through the cord. I made it fucking 3 minutes into Twilight Princess because that was the game I'd gotten at the time. I made it 3 minutes in. So I immediately took that, packed it back up into the box.
The cat?
Yeah, the cat. I took the system, packed it
on the curb.
I packed it back.
You gotta find a new place to live now. You're not mine.
I packed it back in the box as neat as I possibly could. It made it look exactly how it was. Drove all the way back to that GameStop, which was actually pretty far from where I lived at the time. I went back in. I said, "Hey, I just bought this an hour ago," and I went to set it up. And the cord, I don't know if animals got into this, but it looks like it'd been chewed through. And they looked at it, and they looked back at me, and I was like, I don't know, man. This is how it was when I unpacked it like this, and the cord was chewed through. And they took it back, but they could only give me store credit. So I had to wait again for that GameStop to get a Wii shipment in, which took fucking months. And I eventually found it later on at a fucking Kmart of all places. Because there's a Kmart in a small town that was we're gonna get Wii's in, and you're gonna have to come in and get a number, and you have to do all this bullshit, right? And I went there, there was nobody there. There was no line. They gave me a number acting like this is a big deal, and I just walked up.
Was it number one?
I don't fucking remember. And I just went in, grabbed the Wii, and fucking left because it was fucking in the middle of nowhere, and nobody shopped at Kmart. So then I just had this fucking $300 worth of store credit or whatever for GameStop at the time. But yeah, that was my Wii story. So
wow,
man, you paid $300 for that?
Whatever it was when it came out, I don't remember. I thought it was $299.
I don't remember now. I think
it's either $299 or $199. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was $299.
How old is the Wii? More than 10 years, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, considering the fact that
what was that? 2008, 2007?
3 days ago? No.
Wow.
No, not a 2000. 3 days ago, the Wii U turned 8.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's a lot older. It was probably 2006, I believe, is when it came out.
Well, then that makes sense why I was able to just get it because that was 2009, 2008.
Yeah.
I just walked into a store.
Yeah, I think it came out around 2006. So
when everyone else just got it too.
Yeah.
It was $250 when it came out. Plus whatever tax there was. So it was roughly $300 after the tax and all that shit. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe that's why the 300 is sticking out.
Yeah. But speaking of sticking out, you said you had some gross, terrible story for us.
Ooh.
I do, but that's my relationship story.
Oh.
It's disgusting.
Teaser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit tight for that.
Yeah.
So what do you got
so we're
for us?
ready?
Yeah, we were ready.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
After that
Am
long-winded
I
one.
the asshole for not giving my sister any of the flowers from our mom's old garden for her wedding?
God damn it.
I'm 27 male, my sister's 24. She's supposed to be getting married at the end of this month and has been postponing it since April. Yes, I know, COVID weddings are irresponsible, but I don't have control over her decisions. Our mom died 3 years ago after a long battle with cancer. She was an avid gardener after she retired during her treatment, and she grew a beautiful garden. Her landlord let me take what I could of her garden after she passed. My sister didn't take any of mom's plants, even when I offered. I paid to have a lot of the bigger ones relocated and spent the better part of a week covered in dirt and splinters. I'm not an outdoorsy or a handy guy normally. I put what I could in my backyard with the help of my saint of a wife, and I gave what I couldn't keep to my mom's friends and siblings. We've since moved to a bigger place and moved the plants with us. I've since learned how to garden and keep up with the plants. My sister is asking me to supply her with flowers for her wedding bouquet from my mom's garden, so mom can quote unquote be with her on her big day. I offered her a rose to place in her bouquet, but I told her I wasn't going to give her a lot of cuttings since, one, it's November. So this post was only written
recently.
A couple of days, 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
This one's fresh. It's a fresh asshole.
Sounds like she doesn't understand seasons.
Right, and how flowers work.
work.
It's November and not a lot are blooming. 2, this is literally the only time she's ever asked for anything from the garden in 3 years. And it's as an accessory for her plague wedding.
Oh, God.
Plague wedding.
The plague wedding. Immediately, he's not the asshole. I love this dude.
I already love you. She wants more flowers, specifically magnolias and irises. Those flowers are not in season. Since she won't be getting the flowers, she wants him to turn into Jesus.
Right?
And turn water into wine. Like, bitch, they only grow at certain times. Anyway, since she won't be getting the flowers she wants, she's now asking for a bouquet full of chrysanthemums and lilies from my garden. I don't have that many currently in bloom. She came to my house to visit and acted like my yard was a flower nursery. I finally got fed up and just told her no, she's not going to get the flowers. I've been taking care of them, and she hasn't cared about them until it suited her. And if she wanted them so bad, she would have taken the numerous offers I gave her before, and that she needs to stop bothering me about it. She ended up crying and somehow got that I said she didn't love mom or deserve her there on her wedding day, which I didn't say. Now she's refusing even the rose I was going to give her before and doesn't want me at the wedding. I feel like the bad guy here, which is what she's been painting me as to our family. My wife is assuring me my sister is just being her typical self-centered self, and the wedding stress is just fuel to the fire. TLDR, my sister wants flowers from our late mother's garden for her bouquet and isn't happy with what I offered. So the ruling is everyone sucks, which I kind of agree, but I am still leaning towards he's not the asshole, because this is just nature. And like, if the flowers aren't growing, they aren't growing. Also, if you overcut flowers like that, especially in the winter, you can kill the whole plant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I wonder why they why would they determine that he
I don't know.
sucks
Let me
here?
read one that says, okay, this one's called Everyone Sucks Here, but Mostly You. I personally think it's quite persnickety to only grant a single rose. If you could do her up a bouquet of her dead mother's ex-flowers, then I'd do her up a bouquet. It's your sister's wedding at 21 years old. Was given a position to take, plant, and care for a load of flowers that she even have permanent garden. I think these people don't understand how flowers. This isn't a fucking florist.
Yeah.
It sounds like he did what he could with what he was given.
Right,
or had.
one rose, and roses are really like if you cut them too much, they'll just stop growing. They won't flower anymore. I think that people don't understand how personal gardens work, and it's not a florist.
Also, if he gave several cuttings to her like family and friends, why can't you just like? Maybe somebody else got a better batch. You know what I mean? Like maybe somebody else was able to like get some other stuff going. Not just
maybe you could pull it together. But like, why should he try like even put it? It's winter now. It's November. This was written just a couple weeks ago. It's currently we're recording this. It's November 19th, so it's winter in America. I'm assuming this is America. It can kill the whole garden. Why? And certain things are not in season.
So I get it. She probably had a really good idea when it was back in fucking April and during the springtime.
And he has a ton. He can give a ton away.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing. Like, just be fucking grateful for the fucking one rose. Put that rose inside the rest of your bouquet. Like, go to a fucking florist. You can make something really nice. Go to a florist. Tell them you're going to have this one rose.
Put it in there.
I want to put it in there and then have everything else wrap around that.
Or whatever else he can give. If he can give like 3 flowers or just like a small handful, okay, give it to a florist. Pick the rest that you want. Pick the ones that remind you of your mother. Like she said, she wants chrysanthemums. They're not in season in someone's backyard, but you can find them at a florist because they source them from all over the world.
Yes.
So add chrysanthemums.
Like, dude.
Put in fucking rose. God. Or wait till the summer.
I'm kind of in this weird, like, this mentality of, I just don't fucking care. You know, like, this is like,
well, sure.
I mean, like, in the sense that, like, okay, you're turning this into an issue that doesn't need to be an issue. First of all, you're getting fucking married. Who gives a shit about anything else? Like, I understand there's the emotional connection of, like, okay, like
having your family there,
having your family and the mother and all that, but like, you're getting married. One, you're getting married during fucking COVID, which
wedding.
You could just delay it, you know, like, it doesn't make any difference. It shouldn't make any difference as to when you do it. You could wait till the summer, or you could just not give a shit and just fucking get married and enjoy what you're fucking have and live your fucking life. I hate this shit.
The part that I'm leaning towards he sucks is just that he was heavy on the, like, well, I did all the work, so fuck you. I feel like, that's an inside your head thought.
Yeah.
You know, to, like, say that to your wife, and that may be the case, and you can feel that way, but maybe you shouldn't have said that. Like, well, fuck you. I'm the one that dug him up, like, whatever. I think he should just led with the facts of, like, sweetheart, that's not how flowers work. I am not a florist. I have learned gardening because you chose not to. And if I overcut this plant, it might die. And then mom's extra dead.
Yeah.
I think he should just, like, maybe that's where the everyone sucks here. It was like how he delivered it. And he was like, well, fuck you. I'm the one that dug it up. And I learned fucking botany and whatever.
Yeah.
I think he could have left that part out and just said, I cannot overcut these flowers when they're wintering.
Telling her straight up, like, now I'm not even going to give you the single rose is a little much. But,
it's a little much.
You know, and I can see where he sucks on that regard. But being so fucking stupid and not realizing that, look, those flowers aren't in bloom. What do you want me to fucking do?
What do you want me to do?
Like, literally, the thing is, I don't know shit about fucking gardening, but I know what fucking seasons are. Like, you...
Right.
This isn't something that's like, it should be hard to understand. Like, man, you can't go outside right now and pick a flower because they don't.
It doesn't exist right now.
Yeah, it's not.
I can't give you that because it doesn't exist at this moment.
So just how can you not wrap your mind around that? Yeah, like.
But if you owned a time machine, I wouldn't use it to fix the flowers. I would go back in time and make COVID not happen.
Yeah.
So then everyone wins. No plague wedding. None of it.
No plague wedding. God, there've been a lot of plague weddings this year too.
Think bigger.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could. I don't really have an official. I don't think he's an asshole.
I know. It's like it sounded like he really just. He was at his wits' end, and he literally just
frustrated.
Yeah,
and just,
he's probably really fucking annoying and immature, and he just said some like nasty shit. Where I guess that's where the everyone sucks here, but I don't think he's actually the asshole.
Yeah, I don't.
However, I think probably what he ended up saying to her was a little heated.
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to like really saying if someone's deliberately an asshole or not, I don't even know if there's really any assholes here. There's just fucking ignorance and stupidity. Like,
she got stupid wedding brain. It's kind of like when they talk about how you get pregnancy brain when you first get pregnant, right? It's like brides who get really into their fucking weddings. They get fucking wedding brain and they become incredibly fucking stupid.
Yeah,
right. So, it's like nothing especially else if they're matters.
They're like dealing with vendors who will make anything happen for. If you have money, anything can happen for your wedding. But this is a backyard garden. It's not like some exotic florist in Manhattan. You know?
Yeah, it's
you can't make fetch happen. Like if it's not there, it's not there.
Yeah. God.
I mean, I guess I'm
so back and forth. I don't know if everyone sucks here or he's just not the asshole. I know she's an asshole. She's being a bitch.
I'm just gonna say,
kind of assholes. Like, I agree with everyone sucks here, but he's not actually wrong. Mm-hmm. It was just his delivery.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say he's not the asshole, but.
Yeah,
you know,
I think he's not the asshole. I just think he was wrong in how he said it.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, if we're wrong, let us know. Let us know what you guys think.
What do you guys think? Are we completely up our own ass? Are we missing something? Let me know, because the general verdict is everyone sucks. Which I can see that. But I don't think he sucks that bad. I just think he probably had a poor choice of words and got like emotional.
I think at a certain point you just get fucking frustrated and you're just like, you just
fuck you. My literal blood, sweat, and tears are in these roses.
Yeah, exactly.
And
like
you're dead.
Yeah,
it's winter.
It's
But
like
I don't know.
it's like the equivalent of like slaving over some like food, and then somebody to kind of complain about it. And I'm like, well, I'm the one who fucking cooked you this. Like, so
Right.
either
I went to the market. I picked it out.
I made you this. Like, I'm sorry I don't like it, but can you not be shitty about it? You know, like it's okay to like maybe it's not for you, but like I still fucking put time into this. Maybe just don't be shitty about it. Just be like.
Also, listen to your wife. Like, she was literally, she's probably more on the outside too, looking in, you know, and she's going, well, your sister just being herself, you know, her usual self, and now she's a fucking bride to be, so of course she's even worse now. So this is probably all that it is. Listen to your wife.
Yeah. So this comment's interesting. It says, you have to be a little careful cutting roses, though, especially in the late fall, early winter, or with plants that aren't well established, ones that are recently transplanted, for example, which is, he said he's transplanted them twice now. So they're already not stable. If you're too aggressive, you can injure or kill the entire plant, and that's it. No more roses. Plus, I mean, it's freaking November. Those plants are likely getting ready to go dormant for the winter. You really shouldn't be pruning them at all. Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
if he had the same opinion, like, well, go fuck yourself, I'm the one that slaved over them in July, I would say he's the asshole. Just give up the flowers. But it's not. It's like, you're going to kill the damn plant.
Yeah.
For your wedding? Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Roses, like, live a really long time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hundreds of years. Like, there are rose gardens that are like, they're old, you know?
You know, Portland
like
has a really nice rose garden. I guess that's why they call it the Rose City.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like that, the gardens here have been here for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
they're
You keep
very
up
pretty.
with them,
Yeah.
like, they're like trees, you know? Anyway, that was my asshole.
Roses are like trees.
Roses are like trees.
What's your nasty relationships here?
Okay, it's absolutely disgusting and not something I normally pick out, but I don't know. I was just drawn to it.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm embarrassed. I don't want to read it.
Oh. Do it anyway. I demand it.
Okay. Let me make sure there aren't two. Oh, there are two pictures. Hold on.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's just
God.
one. It's just one. Okay.
I like pictures.
Oh, it's so gross. Take a shot. If you have alcohol, take a shot because you're going to be mad at me. Also, if you have like, I'm going to put a warning on this one. If you are upset by like bodily functions, fast forward this.
How could you possibly listen to this podcast and be upset by bodily functions?
This one is probably the most disgusting story to date.
Sushi, I know that you're about to read this story.
Do you know which one it is?
I'm going to tantalize everybody for the full episode coming up because I thought that you posted a picture and like to show us what you were talking about because you were talking about pictures. And I see this thing you posted instead for your story coming up in our full one and our full episode. I'm just saying, oh my God, looking at this fucking picture.
It's a nightmare.
Yes, it is a nightmare. So if you're listening here on Monday, come back on Wednesday for the full episode because, oh my God, this picture that Sushi posted in here for her full story.
Like, it's a nightmare, but I also kind of love it.
Yeah.
Like, keep looking. Let it, like, settle in.
It's. I can't stop staring at it. So I know it's not related to what you're doing right now, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Come back on Wednesday, listen to this.
I picked good posts this week, so you're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just having a
so
good
that's
week.
my literal warning. If you have like an aversion to bodily functions or things that come out of the body, just fast forward because this is probably the most
so
disgusting
ready
story we've ever read on this show.
I'm so ready.
Oh, God.
You guys are ready?
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm ready.
And that was a real warning, guys. Don't fucking write us any angry letters. I'm not.
Is this gonna? Am I gonna laugh? Is this gonna be like? Is
We
this
all
gonna be
might throw up.
Is this gonna be like when I think it's funny of you saying big balls? Is it gonna be that kind of thing? You're gonna be saying like poop
It's so
mouth or
much
something?
worse than that.
It's going to be so much more. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh my God. I am so ready. You have no idea how excited I
She's
am
like
for this.
crying, laughing already.
I'm
We haven't
so
even started.
fucking excited.
I'm mortified. Okay. Here we go. Okay, this is your last chance to get out now, and you cannot send us any angry letters because I'm just deleting them. So when I was younger, I was only able to masturbate when I was going to poop.
Okay, wait. What's the title for this? Is that the title?
It's such a good title.
Hello, Reddit. I'm 20 male. Accidentally pavloved myself to poop every time I come, and there has been a strain in my relationship. 22 female.
This one, I'm so fucking ready.
my god, I have not. So I'm like, Sam's over here fucking doing whatever she's doing.
I almost did this one, but I'm tired of getting the fucking nickname of being the one that reads these all the time. So
here we go. So this man pavloved themselves to poop every time they masturbate.
So Pavlov is
specifically every time they come.
Right.
So
Pavlov is a doctor that trained dogs to salivate every time
they heard a bell
eat.
or something, right? Oh yeah.
Well, when you train, so the idea to Pavlov yourself is to train your body
to do something
into a physical reaction that it's kind of unrelated.
Yeah.
So like maybe you whip your head when you hear anyone's phone ding.
Yeah.
That's a Pavlov reaction. Something like that.
Okay, so
you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay,
I'm so ready.
Okay, so we're all clear on Pavlov. Did I explain it properly?
Yeah, I think we're all good.
It's a physical reaction to like an unrelated thing.
To a different stimuli.
Yes.
Yeah.
To a different stimuli, and you kind of can't control it. It becomes like it's like when phone notifications go off. You're like, or you like have phantom
vibrations,
phone buzzing, and you like check your back pocket and your phone's not there.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, I was only able to masturbate when I was going to poop. I can't even look at Sam. Oh my God. Going to poop because of... I can't look at her. When I was going to poop because of privacy reasons in my home. So sooner or later, I would jerk off and then go on with my poop. That slowly evolved into doing both at the same time. Now, I didn't see anything wrong with this, stupidly, until I moved out of my old family home. When I finally moved out, I decided to masturbate on my bed, and
the first day.
Well, I got my new place. Here we go.
Really mark your territory there. Throughout the motions of finishing, I accidentally made a mess on my bed. I wasn't able to hold my bowels in, so I decided to continue masturbating on my toilet so that wouldn't happen again. Adoy! Well, I didn't see anything wrong with continuing this masturbation plan until I got into a relationship. These two are literally fucking dying.
I'm so excited for AJ to hear this.
I the whole relationship phase, but I'll just say that we had sex, and it was an event.
Oh no!
I went over to her house, stupidly forgot about my predicament. So I'm standing off of the bed.
You've been doing it for years.
So I'm standing off of the bed and having sex, and right as I was about to come, I felt my bowels churn, and I dropped a fat log onto her floor.
I hate the wording on this. I hate it so much.
Oh,
Why are people
there
so
on
disgusting?
the middle. It was right there in the middle of the floor in her bedroom. She asked me what fell, but I was too embarrassed to say anything. I really didn't know what to do, and it smelled so bad.
She heard something fall. That's how bad it was. She heard something. Ding, ding, ding. Like she heard something fucking fall. What fell?
What fell? Kevin, what fell? She knew. She fucking knew. What was that?
Oh no.
Are you stress coloring, AJ?
I was writing down a potential name for the episode, which was drop the fat log on her floor.
I have to escape. I have to get out of here.
I start madly writing down notes. What's a scientific equation to go back in the past to prevent this from happening? This story.
So, this story gets so much worse. Just wait. I really didn't know what to do, and it smelled so bad. So I put my clothes on real fast and ran out of her house. So how do I salvage this relationship and explain everything to her? She's been texting me nonstop, and I just don't know how to answer.
What are these texts? What could she be saying? I need to know. Is she saying, where did you go? Or why did you shit on my floor? Like,
where'd you come from? Where'd you go?
Oh my God. Why'd you shit on the floor, Cotton Eye Joe?
Why did you shit on the floor? Why did you shit on the floor? Okay, so there's comments. Okay, so he confirmed he got dressed and left it on the floor. So here are some context.
Oh my God.
not trying to be mean, but genuinely curious, did you just leave the poop in her bedroom? Anyway, try to go poop before sex. I imagine if your bowels are empty, there'd be no event during sex. And now that you can, maybe try masturbating right after or not too long after your poop masturbation session and see how that goes. Yeah, I did leave it on her floor. Jeepers!
Jeepers?
Not the jeepers.
Oh my God.
This has to get trouble. I'll treat it as it's true. You engaged in scat play. Most people wouldn't be able to masturbate while shitting unless it's something they'd enjoy. I would dry up proceedings. The shit is the part of what stimulates you. So either you start to empty your bowels entirely before masturbation and sex and start to break the association, or apologize to this girl deeply and find a partner that likes scat play. Is that what it's called? I always called it poopsterbating.
Okay.
Is that his response?
That's his comment.
Oh
Maybe
my
it's
God.
association with pooping and masturbating that made me this way.
So here's the thing. I can't imagine how this is physically fucking possible that he was doing this to begin with. Like, I don't know, like, it's like two different body functions,
Tell
you know?
us, AJ.
Oh, just think about it. It's two fucking different body functions. Like, do you think you can fucking masturbate while taking a shit? I mean, like...
Think so, because I feel like you're concentrating on one thing and not
That's
the other.
what I'm saying. Like, it's two different fucking body functions, you know? Like,
Right. I feel like it's left brain and right brain. Like, you really.
yeah, I mean, like, it's too. I don't understand how it's even physically fucking possible, you know? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me, especially because like there's parts of your like for male anatomy anyway. I'm not sure about fucking shitting, but there's parts of your body that shit like that prevent you from like going to from pissing while you're fucking having sex. You can't physically fucking do it. You know, like it's impossible. Your body's saying no. You're fucking using this for something else right now. So you would think like that your body would still kind of be in the same like mindset of not letting you do anything else. But I don't know. I don't really understand. We need a scientist.
We need a doctor.
We need a doctor.
We need an actual
This is
physical doctor.
the last comment that's really concerning.
Okay.
Oh, no. And why I picked this story. So this is another comment, and then he follows the comment on the thread. If you want any chance of saving their relationship, you need to be honest with her and explain all of it. Then, before having sex, make sure you clean yourself out. If you can't poop naturally, an enema will be your friend. He responds, do you think I could just pretend it never existed and gaslight her into thinking it never happened? Because it's a little too embarrassing to confront. Okay. So instead of just dealing with it, he wants to lie his way out of it. So
here's the thing. This dude's terrible now. I immediately have no sympathy for him because of this statement.
Right.
Like it's bad enough that you literally shit on your girlfriend's floor. That's bad enough. But you know, we could have chalked that up to accidents happen. I guess we could have chalked that up to accidents happen.
Right. But now you're like, what if we just don't talk about it? And I just shit on her floor all the time.
Yeah, and now you literally have saying you're gonna gaslight her? Nah, fuck you, dude. Like, I got no sympathy for your fucking terrible problem now.
Can I gaslight my girlfriend so that I can continue to shit on her floor is a whole new level of 2020 I did not think that we would endure.
Well, you're welcome.
Right?
So I read this story originally. I didn't read the comments.
Oh,
but that was fantastic.
Oh, you're welcome.
Was it though?
I aimed to put
I enjoyed it.
So, like, the thing is, I want to know more about this person now. Like, I don't think because like,
right?
The thing is, I feel like I have an idea of what type of person this is, and I don't.
Do you?
From Jinkies? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jinkies.
Maybe this is best saved for a conversation off the cast. But I have an idea, you know. But
Fucky.
It just this person feels like a very sheltered, like
he has an otaku pillow.
4chan kid. You know, this sounds like a person who has like a pony jar. You know, like the way they're talking and the way they're so like nonchalant and just weird about everything.
But also, he's 21,
something like that.
I mean,
let's see, young.
And this is his first relationship.
This poor fucking girl, though, like. This
Can you imagine being 18, 19, and your first boyfriend comes over and shits on your floor?
She's 22.
She's 22?
Yeah. She's 22.
Not much better. It's not much better.
It's not yeah, regardless, but like it's fucking disgusting. And again, we could have chalked up to accidents happen, but then you had to say, I'm gonna gaslight her and pretend it never happened. So what, dude? You gaslight her and make her think she shit the floor?
Or like,
Where did this come from?
Like a dog that you're gonna pretend it was? Like, where are we going with this? How do you pretend a fucking steaming turd didn't happen?
That's the true Pavlov here.
Yeah, and
is
even
making her think that she shit the floor.
Yeah, and even if like say this,
did you shit the floor?
Say this worked. Say he managed to gaslight her into thinking it wasn't him. The only logical jump there was that she had to have done it at some point, and that she's gonna think she's got a problem now.
And that's why he ran out and didn't text her back.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like, so now she thinks she has this actual problem, and it's like, wow, wait, because you have this fucking gross habit that you're choosing to do nothing about. You're literally gonna give this poor girl a fucking like mental complex.
I think if he doesn't want to like deal with it and like untrain his body to do that at the same time, he needs to engage in sex workers and fully describe exactly what's going to happen and just live his life that way, because I don't know how you try to have a relationship with a real living woman.
He needs to backtrack on this. He needs to train his fucking body to not do this.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, but he doesn't seem like he wants to, though. He's
that's
like,
the thing.
it's just a thing that happens.
That's the thing is like that's why I think I'm kind of agreeing with that person who said like the thing about the scat play or whatever, because this person doesn't care enough to try to stop this. They've been doing it
think
for
it's
literal
concerning.
years, right?
Yeah.
For literal years they've been doing this and haven't decided. Like, come on.
Well, for one, can't wait to hear his story on a TLC episode.
Right? Yeah, I know.
Oh my God. My Strange Addiction.
Please keep an eye out on this for any updates on anything, because I need to know.
I sure will.
I need to know. Jesus Christ, that was a fucking mess.
What a ride.
It was a mess, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It literally is a
It was
mess.
a shitty mess.
And if you are absolutely disgusted, please don't be mad at me. I warned you.
I'm mad at you. And I'm the one who had to fucking hear it firsthand.
Well, I don't
That
care
is
about
a
what
Sam
you're upset
story.
about. You signed up for this podcast.
That was 100% a Sam story.
I know, but I took the reins. I did it, guys. I read a disgusting story.
I, for one, am very proud of you.
Thank you. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid. Now
we
shoot
just
for
gotta
the
get AJ
stars.
on it.
I mean, I've
Sky's
read
the
my
limit.
fair share of gross stories. I can't.
yours
none
aren't
come
that
to mind. I found.
They're not that gross.
I've read some
Sam
gross
definitely is the reigning champion of disgusting stories.
ones. Oh yeah, like she does it. She does it too, like every week. So like.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we have to
Every
have a
week.
well-rounded, array of stories. That's what the listeners want.
Yeah. Well,
We all have our things.
speaking of well-rounded stories,
Yeah.
you guys should join us this coming Wednesday for
Oh,
a full episode of well-rounded stories.
Yeah.
That way we can go into this terrible picture that I'm staring at that Sushie's gonna tell us all about, because this picture will probably end up on our Instagram as well, because it is
Probably.
a mess.
It's like kind
that
of like
story
an
that we
internet
read.
urban legend, and I'm really excited that I found it. I'm really thankful for the internet today.
So thank you all for listening on this Monday episode. We will catch you guys this coming Wednesday for a full episode of Everyone Sucks Here.
Yeah, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at ESH Podcast, and email your stories to Everyone Sucks Here at...
Nope.
No? What the fuck?
Contact at everyonesuckshere.com.
I don't know,
We're only like
just...
fucking
You know what?
6 months into this, but hey,
know-
what's
we'll
the
figure
URL?
it out.
You know what?
We'll get it.
Changing the fucking email address.
I literally made changes one time at the very beginning, the moment we got the domain.
All right, I'm over it.
See you guys next Wednesday. Goodbye.
Bye. I hate you, AJ.
Yeah.